I'm vegan.
We've heard.
Did you hear that we have a very special surprise today?
What's the surprise?
You get to be vegan all day long in Walt Disney World.
No. What does this mean?
You're gonna be vegan. Kona Cafe here in the what's called the Great Ceremonial Hall at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, aka the lobby. Has been here since 1998. Before this, it was called the Coral Isle Cafe, and it opened in 1971 with the resort. And yes, they did serve Tonga toast, which is the whole reason we are here today. Tonga toast is definitely by far the most iconic item to be served at any time of day here at Kona Cafe, and it has been here since the original restaurant. And I am now lucky enough to be able to eat Tonga toast once again after becoming plant-based 5 years ago. I thought I would never get to eat Tonga toast again, but guess what? They came out with a plant-based version, and I can't wait to... I'm looking at Emma right now. She doesn't know I've gotten here yet. She's all business this morning. I can't wait for her to try Tonga toast in both versions, the plant-based and the classic, and see what she thinks. Okay, so what is your history with Tonga toast?
Very limited history with Tonga toast.
Okay.
I've only had it one time. It was 5 years ago, and I was here with my GCP roommates on a Galentine's meal, and I remember the meal and the memories, but I don't remember the taste of the Tonga toast.
Oh.
So I feel like the plant-based has a really good chance at tricking me.
Okay.
Because I don't really remember the normal Tonga toast.
Okay, a blind taste test is coming. We have both of the Tonga toast varieties on the way. Oh, Emma is about to do the strawberry compote pour. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. I'm going to cut a perfect bite. I'm going to go center, all right? So you get the filling and everything all at once. I am going to do my best to keep track of which one was which.
Okay.
Because that would be really funny if I forgot. Okay? So, are you ready?
I think so.
Are you ready to have this? Like, this is sort of like the most important thing we've ever done on AllEars, basically.
I actually don't disagree with that.
The stakes are very, very
really
high.
This is probably
I'm
our
sweating.
most intense challenge.
Yeah, I'm very nervous. I'm nervous for you, honestly, because the backlash on this could be overwhelming.
It's a huge fight.
I'm sorry, but there's a lot of things going on it.
It's very good. My instinct is telling me this is the real one.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Do I get to try both?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, I was like, are we going based on the one bite, or do I get to compare?
I'm gonna give you a bite of the other one now.
Okay.
Sorry for the huge bite again.
Honestly.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to tell you something.
What?
There's an extra added layer of suspense here. They don't get to find out which one was better until the end of the video.
Dang. Okay.
Wait, Emma wanted to make a prediction.
I still want to make my prediction.
Okay.
I will be hand to heart.
Yeah.
The only difference was one was crunchier than the other.
Okay.
Like taste-wise, I did not notice a difference at all.
Did you like the crunchiness?
I loved the crunchiness.
You did. Okay, good.
I think the first one is the real one, and I think the second one is plant-based, only because I think to get it that crunchy, they maybe would have dipped it in like egg.
So you think the first one?
It.
I see. So you think the first one
is non-plant-based?
Is non-plant-based because it was crunchy.
I think.
And the second one was not crunchy at all, or less crunchy?
It was just less crunchy.
Okay.
And it also could have just been where I was eating on each piece. So.
Great.
But I will say, I did not. If it had not been for the crunch, I would have thought you gave me a piece from the same one.
Okay, so, amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so excited to find out. The strawberry compote is the main difference between Kona Cafe and Captain Cook's. You can get Tonga toast at Captain Cook's on quick service on mobile order, which is a great way to save time and have this classic. But you're missing out on my favorite component, which is the strawberry compote.
And I have to say that's what my Uncle Graham says too. He says, I don't want to go to Captain Cook's. You've got to have the strawberry compote, it makes it. So I think that's a unanimous decision because I can't imagine just having this with regular syrup on it. It's so delicious. Oh my gosh, the Kona coffee French press. It is made by Joffrey's now, and it is still authentic 100% Kona coffee, just like it always has been here. Uncle Graham approved. I am pouring my cup. That smells good. It smells like the 90s to me. Oh my gosh, Emma. Wait till you try this coffee.
I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
We've never played Magic or Tragic together. If you've ever played Magic or Tragic with me, or if you don't know what that is, it's basically on my Instagram stories. We will try different drinks and snacks. And if it's really good, it's a Magic. And if it's really bad or just kind of bad, it's a Tragic. And it's something we all do together. And I love when people play when they're at home and they'll tag me on Instagram. If you've ever seen me play though, I love sweet drinks. Sugar, caramel, oat milk, the
Sugar,
works.
butter.
Sugar, butter. I love Waitress.
Waitress the musical.
Love it.
I love a
But
pie.
he's saying that it's so good he's drinking it black. So I'm going to try it black, and then we'll find out if it's on my end, if it's Magic or Tragic. Smells really good.
Magic. Ooh. Not bitter at all.
See,
Did you think Tragic?
I think, but I prefaced, I'm sweet. I'm so sweet.
You are
no,
sweet.
I think a Tragic at base for us, like syrup, sugar lovers.
You need that syrupy.
But I can already tell the moment there's one packet of sugar
Yeah.
and a little creamer in there, it's going to be magic.
Come to life.
Absolutely.
For me, it's just like so nice to have a non-bitter,
Yeah.
naturally sweet
Yeah,
almost.
it's really not bitter.
right.
It's really
not bitter
good.
at all, so it's not like it needs to be doctored. And for me, it's always a matter of like taking some of the acidity away.
I will say the fact that my face didn't sour immediately is
Yes.
a very good sign.
And this way that they prepare it, honestly, this is only $10, which I
Yeah.
think is great to get your own little French press full of like really high quality gourmet coffee for $10. Sleepy Hollow is a very delicious quick service restaurant.
It's also typically pretty happening.
Yeah.
The line's actually kind of short.
Yes, do not expect the line to be this short when you're here. They definitely offer mobile order, which is what we recommend, which is what we're
Always
going to do right now. This is going to be the home of your chicken and waffle sandwich.
And also the famous fresh fruit waffle sandwich, which I recommend at all times.
That's right, yeah, and it is, neither of those things are vegan.
No, and we're not having them today.
No, but there's something delicious on this menu that I do come and eat all the time that I want to share with you today. That is their house-made chips. A very good bargain. Yes, a nice little mini paper basket full of chips. You can order on mobile order with a Coke Zero if you're me. Are we doing that? Let's have some Coca-Colas and a little Sleepy Hollow and a little mobile order, and we don't have to wait in this line. We're gonna go around to the mobile order pickup window in the back. Now these are $3.29 now. They used to be cheaper. They used to be $2 something, which made them such an outrageous deal. They were so outrageous, I think.
I died over $3.29.
I know. I think that by maybe talking about them so much, people figured it out and maybe raised the price. In any event, it's still a phenomenal deal to get a potato side like that for that price. House-made chips. These did not come out of a bag.
I am so excited.
All right, let's see what you think.
These are some of my favorite things in all of Magic Kingdom. I have had these multiple times. I choose to get them. Did not know they were vegan until literally we bought them today. Obsessed. They're so crispy, crunchy, fresh, and they're perfectly salted. You need to get these even if you're not vegan, especially if you're gonna have any of the waffles we mentioned. They're the perfect side for those amazing crispy waffles. 10 out of 10. If I had to rank it, I'd give it 5 out of 5 leaves. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the vegan sprig,
Exactly, the vegan sprig.
the plant-based.
It's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I take that as a win for the vegan.
They're extra good today.
Yeah, better than I remember. Oh wow, you have to get these, okay. Grab and go locations all over Walt Disney World. You can find a very special treat that I was told by a cast member is the cheapest snack you can purchase on Walt Disney property. And there are many on the AllEars staff who sing the praises of this magical treat. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because I'm one of the staff.
Yes,
I
that's
love
correct.
this treat.
We love this treat. It gives you a little hydration, some electrolytes. Is it zero?
If
Is
that's
it zero
something you
calorie?
care about,
It's
yeah.
0 calorie.
0 calorie.
Wow. And then it's like salty, it's liquidy,
And perfect for the
crunchy,
summer.
and perfect for the summer.
So good. Perfect at all times.
And what we're talking about is, of course,
The pickle.
bananas.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what is it? A pickle. Oh, just, right, a pickle. Over here on ice, you can see they're already very popular. Everybody's grabbing a pickle right now. They do have Babel cheese as well. That is not plant-based, but we're gonna grab ourselves a refrigerated deli pickle in a bag.
I have to look at the back. To make sure
Cool,
I didn't lie.
crisp. There's lots of words on here, and all of them make me like it more. All right, if you are not interested in the idea of house-made chips and you would like another potato side for $2 more, this is the serving you will receive from Friar's Nook. This is a quick service restaurant known for their brats and tots, known for their loaded tots, known for their tots with a side of cheese. None of those things, well, there actually is a plant-based brats and tots, but it's different from the regular because it doesn't have meat, obviously. But these are plant-based if you order them without the cheese. Now, the price is so much higher partially because you do normally get a side of cheese standard with them, but Emma, who ordered them, knowing that she has to be vegan all day, ordered them without the side of plastic cheese. So here we are with just our tots, our expensive tots, $2 more.
It's also a big portion.
It is a big portion,
portion.
but let's see, that's true because it's a lot of potato packed
It's a
in there.
lot of
Let's see if
potato.
they are $2 more delicious.
They're worth it. I love these tater tots. I get them from Friar's Nook a lot. These are weirdly not as crispy today as they normally are. However, it is such a big platter. They are so easily shareable. I think you and I could share these and both be satisfied, whereas with the house trips, we each could have had our own. So I'm gonna say because of that, the $2 is worth it for this, but if I had to choose, house chips. Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes complete sense. There's nothing like a tot.
Nothing like a tot, nothing like a potato.
Sometimes you feel like a chip, sometimes you feel like a tot.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, our biggest takeaway should be just get a potato in any form.
They're a wonderful food.
They're filling.
They offer a lot of protein, actually.
Yeah.
They're very complete. There's a reason why the potato famine in Ireland was very dangerous, because potatoes are a good food to have as your central nourishment source. We are at Auntie Gravity's. Well, I say Auntie. I say Auntie. I say Auntie because I want to make the point that it's supposed to be, it's a play on words, but it's Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies, and this is a place you'll find some kind of frozen treats.
Lots of good frozen treats.
And also some good churros they have for sale. We are here for a plant-based treat that I think a lot of people overlook. You don't. You had this.
I've had it. Me
You've
and Fry
had
Bucket
it.
both have had it.
You and Fry Bucket have both had it. I sing its praises all the time. It is the strawberry smoothie. Okay, I've split this treat between two cups.
So good.
Now,
Lots of
I'm
strawberry today.
yes, that's right, and I'm not mad at it.
No, this is my
But
perfect day.
I just want to say, this is my theory before we drink this, and I want to know what you think about it. I think this is Dole Whip, and it's soft frozen, softer frozen than soft serve, and maybe comes out of more of a slushy machine than a soft serve machine, and that is why it is smoothie texture. But I can't wait to get your take on that. I know you've had it before, but this is the theory. This is what I want you to think about when you taste it now. Okay.
It's super light, so creamy. I have had this in the past, did not know it was plant-based, but I think a lot of people don't know that Dole Whip is actually plant-based. It feels very much in the same vein, which if you didn't know, the classic Dole Whip, pineapple Dole Whip, plant-based, non-vegan, non-dairy, completely vegan. It's delicious, and most people don't know that because it's that good.
Exactly. There is one flavor of Dole Whip that is not vegan, and that's because it's actually not Dole Whip. Officially, recently, I very, very, very officially was told by an exacerbated cast member who was tired of coconut Dole Whip being called Dole Whip. So I'm not going to call it Dole Whip. I'm going to say the coconut soft serve that's available at Aloha Isle and sometimes other places is not Dole Whip. It is not vegan. It does contain dairy because it's soft serve.
And I'm guilty of calling it coconut Dole Whip. So to that cast member, I'm so sorry.
I've done it too. We've included it in the past in rankings of Dole Whip flavors, and it is just not. It's literally not made by Dole. It's really not Dole Whip, and it is not plant-based. But this is, and yeah. I love it. I mean, I always remember that I'm obsessed with it, and then I think, oh, how could I be so obsessed with it?
And then you have it, and it's really
right?
good. Yeah.
It's like incredibly good. So
it's just so sweet and exactly what you want out of a strawberry flavor. It's right in your mouth, and it's kind of comforting. It makes me feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
In the best way.
That's a great way of putting it. It does. It's like a fun thing that makes me feel like a kid again, and it's something that I can eat, which I love. Now, where would you place this in terms of a rating scale?
I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Plant-based leaves.
Okay.
Because I love it, but also strawberry is my favorite fruit. Every year growing up, my cake was strawberry cake. So I think I'm biased.
Yeah.
It's not a must-have the way that I think maybe the house chips or the Tonga toast is. So I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
I love that. I love that. Where did the tots didn't even make the list?
The tots didn't make the list.
That's okay. It wouldn't be my recommendation either because of the fact that they're $2 more expensive, and even though you do get a large serving, the satisfaction of the chip, it's just so satisfying and delicious. Is Sunshine Seasons, a quick service restaurant in the Land Pavilion in Epcot that pretty much everybody on the AllEars team is obsessed with. Now, it's after hours here. Normally, all of these stations would be cooking away and serving hot, fresh foods. But that is not the case right now because it's a little bit of after hours. They do keep the grab and go section stocked for you. So you can come in after hours and purchase something that is already made, and they have a lot of delicious pre-made options.
Here for Uncrustables.
Oh,
did you do that for me?
Uncrustables are a dream. Yes. Now, Uncrustables are plant-based.
It's true.
There's some controversy about it because on their website, there's a big disclaimer that says Uncrustables are not plant-based. And I think they say that because they do sell some varieties that are not.
They do sell varieties,
they have like
but the traditional ones.
Yes, are absolutely plant-based. The peanut butter and jelly, either the grape or I think the strawberry is the other classic. Just not like the hazelnut spread. I think they have one with honey that you can't have, or that I can't have. Why did I say you?
Well, I'm vegan today.
You're vegan today. That's right. But this is not what I'm looking for over here. These things are a little too healthy, and we want something decadent and sweet and wonderful and delicious. And that is why we're going over to the other health and wellness section. Oh, that was the market items. I'm sorry. We're going over to the health and wellness section to find something that I'm sorry, I don't think this is very healthy. Okay, well, let's.
No, that's just what I was showing you.
This is your. So actually, it is looking like.
Not plant-based.
Well, this is plant-based and it doesn't have the sprig, so we can't always go by that. I think this is. You love this, right?
I'm so obsessed with the hummus and chips.
The hummus and chips. You've got olives in there. Oh my gosh, that is so good for omega-3. That's a really good brain food.
It is. It's just.
And also, it gets up your good cholesterol. Over here, we've got a beautiful hummus. Looks like it might be house made. And look at these delicious looking crackers and then a sliced cucumber.
Yes.
You can't afford not to get that for $4.79.
Thank you.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So
maybe we should
good.
get one of those.
We don't have to. I want to try your dessert.
I know, but maybe you're introducing me to a vegan delicacy while I introduce you to a vegan delicacy.
I don't know if I'm ready to show you vegan options.
I think we're there. I think we're there. And I'm really, really excited to try this cookies and cream pudding with you because I hope that you like it because it's so good to me. All right, let's try it. Just two people getting vegan food. in Disney World.
It's my favorite grab-and-go snack right now in Disney. We are in Disney World a lot, and as people who are in Disney World a lot, I cannot eat Casey's corn dog nuggets every single day. It's just not gonna do well for the body. So I really have enjoyed finding more healthy snacks. This is one of my favorites. It's just a little grab-and-go snack pack. It comes with a sliced cucumber, olives, a lovely hummus, and then some sesame seed crackers. I really love it.
This is very similar to what I had for dinner last night. I make my own hummus.
It's very good dinner.
All you have to do is buy a can of garbanzo beans, and you need a food processor or a blender. This looks really good, and these crackers look really delicious. Who doesn't love cucumber sliced up? So fresh, so refreshing. And olives I eat all the time too, because they're a great source of all kinds of things, but really the good cholesterol that I'm often low in.
Yeah, me too. I also love that you can snap the lid back on this and take it and run around.
Oh my gosh, so you can grab and go and grab and go again.
And not many snacks in Disney World can you just put the lid back on and not worry.
All right, this is called the plant-based chocolate mousse. And it's actually more than a mousse if you ask me. It's more of a parfait. It has these cookie or cake crumbles in it. It is so rich. It is so chocolatey. It's dense. And, you know, our friends over at Disney Food Blog, one of the writers claimed that this is her favorite dessert in all of Walt Disney World.
Oh my gosh.
I read it and I was like,
I know you were excited.
No, you've learned about my baby. So I'm excited for you to try that. Have you ever had it before?
No.
Wow, this is a big moment. I've really hyped it now with that.
I know.
But we're gonna try each other's snacks at the same time and see how it goes. Is that not like weirdly? Do you understand how that happened now? How that writer said that?
I get how the writer could say that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jump and say that this is like my favorite dessert in all of Disney World.
But don't you think
this is really good? It's chocolatey. It's creamy. It's really smooth texturally. It just reminds me of like a nice kind of, it's a little bit thicker than I feel like pudding. We called it a pudding, but it's a mousse.
Yeah, it's a mousse. And don't you think
calling it pudding?
What if that came to you on a plate in a table service restaurant?
I'd be so excited.
Right?
I would have no idea.
Literally, California Grill, top of the Contemporary, looking down at Magic Kingdom. You are served this on a plate. I mean, it hasn't been in a plastic cup. Like, it's fresh out of the...
Really, really good.
Right?
Yes. I would give this 5 out of 5 little plant-based twigs.
Yes.
I also would not know that this is plant-based, truly.
That's awesome.
So good.
So much flavor. How do I get my hummus to be that flavorful? Okay, well, there's definitely heat. It's spicy.
A few chilies, I believe.
Like, no joke spice. More than just a casual, like, I'm getting a lot of heat on my tongue and all around in my mouth.
Yep.
Maybe that's what the cucumber is for, to
Cool
kind
you
of cool
down
that.
a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I love the cucumber.
Okay. I feel like the grab and go at Sunshine Seasons
Superior.
is like the place to get a really luxurious, fancy hors d'oeuvre or dessert served in a plastic container for not that much money. Here we are in Canada next to the popcorn cart. This is where you can get, the maple popcorn. Have you had it?
I have had it. It's amazing.
Yeah, so the
really, really good.
Maple popcorn is exclusive to this cart right here, and it is indeed plant-based.
So good. We're not going to be trying it today because we're eating a lot. We've still got a lot to do.
Yes.
But we did want to shout it out because it is kind of an Epcot staple.
It is.
And it just also happens to be plant-based.
Yes, and it's so delicious, and I kind of do want to get it now, but honestly, we've got to keep moving.
I think there's one thing you're very excited for.
Gotta keep moving along. I know, I'm eating, yes, there are many things still. Oh my gosh, too many.
I know.
Here we go. And here we are at the Dolphin and the Swan. And the Swan Reserve over there. Each of these has a coffee shop. It's called Fuel over at Dolphin. Here at Swan, it is called Java. I like going to Java.
You like Java?
Do you have a preference?
I love Java and Fuel.
You like them both. I like going to this one because I like the seating options. They have that magical garden with the fountain, and I love eating in there. And the door's open for you here, which is a really big plus, in my opinion.
I thought for half a second that this was Java. It's just been a minute since I was over here.
Yes,
and I
this
was
is chill.
devastated. It's chill.
Chill sometimes seems like it doesn't open anymore, but it's open Friday and Saturday from 1:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's a great fun place to get yourself a frozen beverage. It kind of reminds me of Fat Tuesdays. You know that
Over at
chain?
Universal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in casinos too. I've seen it in different places.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Universal, and I think it's just like a place where you get frozen drinks.
Yeah.
And
I've
it's
been to
fun.
Fat Tuesdays only once.
Yeah.
And it was on Sage's perfect day.
Have you ever
at
been to
Universal,
Chill?
And they can go watch it.
You should
I've
take him
not-
to Chill.
I've not
Take
been to
Sage
Chill.
to Chill and be like,
I'll take
it's
Sage.
only Friday and Saturday, only during those hours.
Yeah. But he would love it.
But you know what else he'll love? Well, I hope
Java?
you'll love it. He might not love it. I think you will. This fantasy sandwich that you can only get at Swan, Dolphin, and Swan Reserve coffee shops. I can't wait to go into Java right now and show it to you.
Java is a quick stop coffee, eats, and sweet spots here in the Swan. They, of course, have lots of different coffees, frappes, things on tap, shaken teas, and they also have a great grab and go section as well as some kind of nice bakery goods.
So the grab and go sections of these Swan Dolphin, Swan Reserve, grab and go. Did I say the grab and go? Coffee shops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also say grab and go though, because it's kind of a little bit of both.
It is. This is a definite grab and go section inside of a coffee shop. A grab and go where you can grab and go with a bottle of wine or a bottle of Veuve de Vernay. I don't know. Is that considered Blanc de Blancs? I don't think that's a brut. It's not. Maybe it's a sparkling wine and maybe not a champagne. But anyway, in any event, you can get an alcoholic canned beverage here. But you can also get these really delicious pre-prepared foods and definitely some delicious looking salads. What I come here to get is the plant-based Banh Mi, and this is made with chickpeas. It is so good, I'm addicted to it, and I can't stop eating it, and I go out of my way to come to Swan Dolphin, Swan Reserve in order to purchase one, and Emma just found something that she's hiding from us. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a Dunkin' coffee beverage.
I should get one of their beverages, but I want to be able to put the lid back on and save it for later.
It's a grab and go. It's a literal grab and go. But take a look at some of these things. Like, this is really delicious looking food. And of course, look at that chicken curry sandwich. Really nice cupcakes, really nice pastries. And of course, this plant-based Banh Mi sandwich that I am obsessed with. I can't get enough of. And they also have Topo Chico sparkling water in a bottle. And that's what I'm getting with this. And Emma is getting her coffee beverage.
Oh, I'm getting your sandwich.
You got this too? All right, the moment of truth has come. I have my Topo Chico.
I have my
You have your
Dunkin' coffee.
your hidden beverage. That's good to know you can get.
It's good to know that you can get these resealable
Honestly,
coffees.
that's kind of an amazing discovery that you can buy Dunkin' coffee on Disney property.
I love a good Dunkin' coffee.
All right.
I know that their coffees are probably better, but I needed a comfort.
Yeah.
And this is a guaranteed comfort, and it was magic.
I've learned something today because of you, so thank you.
Do you also know that Swan and Dolphin is one of the only places you can get Dr. Pepper in all
Yes.
of Disney World? So if you need a Dr. Pepper, you know where to go.
You just said you're nervous?
I'm nervous about this one. This is the one you've been the most excited
Yeah.
for, and one of the few things that I've not had on my own accord.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like chicken salad.
Yeah,
Does anyone else agree with me?
yeah.
Okay,
I'm very excited to hear your thoughts.
I am too.
It's okay.
I'm dropping it all over myself.
It's not Little Black Dress approved.
No, it's not.
I know you're wearing shorts, but in general, the concept of
Always
the,
wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take another bite.
I know what that means, I think.
It reminds me a lot of chicken salad. The jalapenos on top are so perfectly hot. They are not super spicy, but they add a really nice kick in the back of my mouth, which I really like. Texturally, this reminds me a lot of chicken salad. It's really creamy. I really like the flavors. The reason I kind of hesitated is I wish there was more filling. There's a lot of bread, but it's really good bread. But I wish it was more 50-50. But this is more of like a 65, 70-30. I would say.
Yeah.
The carrots on top are super fresh though. I really like it.
Isn't it weirdly good? Like, keep eating
Are
it.
these pickled carrots?
Yeah.
I can really taste the acidity. It's really
Yeah, and
nice.
that's a nice piece of what do you call it? The stuff on the top, the cilantro. You're a cilantro person? You like eating cilantro?
I like cilantro.
Good, me too.
A healthy amount, but not too much.
Yeah, some people it tastes like soap too.
Celery. That's what's crunching. It's just a really strong chicken salad vibe, but in the best way.
Yeah.
I didn't give it a ranking yet, but I'm
Keep going. Yeah, because
gonna
honestly,
give it 4 out of 5.
it simmers.
The more I eat it, the more I like it.
This is right.
The
bread is addictive. The flavor combination is addictive. It's not a first bite experience.
No, you need to keep enjoying it. It's really nice.
And the fact that you can just wander over and pull this out of a grab and go.
Grab-and-go has been winning today.
And it's not just this particular hotel. It's all three in this section, Swan, Dolphin, Swan Reserve. All of the coffee shops have them. You ended up
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Good. That's amazing.
Really good. Today's been a 5 out of 5 day.
It really. I'm gonna cry.
Really good day.
I'm gonna cry because these are my favorite things.
This is something that Breedlove and I have known we were going to get to film together for a little while
Yeah.
now. And both of us have been so excited because I know that I always like the things that he introduces me to. My number one favorite thing being the vegetable skewer over at Bar Riva.
Thank you for bringing up our special mention, which we've
we
both
do have some
eaten
special mentions.
on camera so many times.
We
so
love it.
We love it, but it wasn't going to be. We didn't need to
do
eat it
a lot.
again. In
Yeah.
fact, if you want to see us eat it, look at this right here.
Yeah, go check it out. But he always has wonderful recommendations, but a lot of the times when we're at different spots, I just get what I normally would get. He gets what he normally gets. So I thought this was a really fun way for me to be kind of out of my comfort zone, but to try new things that I think I would already like. I've loved it. I have had so much fun, and I don't know that I could pick a favorite. And we still have a few more things to eat.
We sure do.
We still have stuff to eat.
I just choked on chickpea. I was so excited. Yes, we have a lot more to come. And now we've found ourselves in France, in Paris. We are at Les Halles, which is an amazing boulangerie inside and patisserie here in the France Pavilion. You have some favorites here.
I love it here.
What do you love?
Anything I can get my hands on,
Okay.
honestly. But I
Great.
really love any of the fresh pastries and the lobster bisque in a bread bowl.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing. I have to shout out the gluten-free macarons for my best friend Annalie. She comes here and absolutely must have them, and she talks about them all the time. There are some macarons right there. There are very few plant-based items here on the menu in Les Halles. That's an understatement. There's one food item.
And I think you'll be surprised.
Yes, because it seems very meager. It's almost like a peasant's meal. And I'm okay with that because I think that's very chic. It's like minimalism.
I think minimalism.
Yeah, so we're going to grab this item and then we will meet you outside.
Yeah.
Did you see how Paul invited me, Paul the cast member from France, invited me to choose the shape of baguette that I would prefer? Paul was so kind. He said, which of these do you like? Some people prefer this, some people, and I said, what do you prefer? And he said, I like this shape. So let's open it up and see what shape of baguette. Oh, I let the cat out of the bag. We're eating a baguette. Yeah, it's the only plant-based thing on the menu. You can get it with Bon Maman preserves, which is very delicious, but I think we're going traditional tonight, and we're just gonna eat it around World Showcase while we gnaw on a baguette. This is the one.
Wow.
That I chose.
That's beautiful. How much was this baguette?
It was literally $3. Wait, hold on.
Pause for dramatic
Hold on,
effect.
Don't go anywhere.
Pause for dramatic effect. Everyone hold your horses.
We got a lot of receipts today.
Had a lot of receipts today.
Oh no.
No.
Where is this receipt? Boulangerie Patisserie.
No.
It was $3. $3.95 before tax.
That is amazing.
You
There's
can
so much
afford
bread
lots of-
here.
You could feed a whole family for a week with this baguette.
This is a snack for a big family on a budget.
Or a big boy with a dream.
In Paris.
Bonjour!
Bonjour! Wow, saluting the Eiffel Tower. That's
With a
nice.
baguette.
Exactly.
That's
What
how
else
you're
do you
supposed
do
to
with
it.
baguettes?
I read it in a guidebook.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry I manhandled it.
You didn't.
Have you had?
Beat a baguette.
No. Have you had this baguette before? Oh my gosh.
Many times.
Mm.
This is so good. And this one isn't necessarily super fresh, but it's still so soft and flavorful. I personally like putting a little bit of butter on it, and that's all you need.
That's not vegan.
It's not, but any other day when I'm not a vegan, since
Yes.
I'm a vegan today, I put some butter on it. 4 out of 5 plant-based leaf
More.
sprigs.
Wow.
So good.
Mm.
I don't think we need to eat it. This is it. A little hummus, a little bread. What do you want?
This might be my favorite thing we've eaten all day. Vive la France!
Vive la France.
Shout out to the Japan Pavilion, who often honorable mention. You can find a selection of fine beverages here. Some of them are alcoholic, a lot of them are non-alcoholic, and a lot of them don't contain any dairy. They are vegan. Some interesting sodas and teas and things like that. So if you are over here and searching for something of that nature, a delicious beverage, maybe a snack mix from Japan, definitely check out the Japan Pavilion for some plant-based goodies. Well, we have one last stop tonight on our vegan tour, and it's making me kind of
I can't
sad.
believe we've made it this far.
I know.
Tonga toast was 7 lifetimes ago, and I've been a vegan for all of them.
I know. And how do you feel, honestly?
Honestly, I feel
Vegan.
great.
You feel like,
There's not one thing that we've had that genuinely I have not enjoyed.
do you feel physically any different?
No.
Okay.
I
It
know.
took me like
I had
2
a lot
weeks.
of bread, though.
2 weeks and my cells felt like they were sparkling.
I could see that. I think I've had a lot of bread, which keeps weighing us down. So that's probably.
Fair. Yeah,
I
the
eat a lot
carb-
of bread in both.
We carbo
vegan
loaded.
and non-vegan life.
Do you even know that term? That was, or that
Oh yeah, I know.
before you were
carbo
born? Carbo load?
load. That's still vernacular.
Really? Is it?
I mean,
Okay.
everybody knows what it means.
Are you embarrassed to be standing next to this Frozen ride that is so deeply inferior to the one that you just experienced in Japan?
I will never be embarrassed to have the privilege to stand next to a Frozen ride, but I'm not gonna pretend that she's my favorite.
But what brings us into Kringla Bakery, our last stop of the night, is this amazing delicacy known as the Norwegian Kringla. There are 2 varieties. One is chocolate, one is almond. I have no horse in this race. Which flavor do you think you'd like to try? Almond or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Great. And guess what? They're both vegan, so you can't lose. Yeah. Here is the Norwegian Kringla. It is so iconic. The actual bakery is named Kringla Bakery. And what is so amazing about that is the fact that all of the Kringla they sell is plant-based. Sometimes in the vegan community, we call things accidentally vegan. And I think this might fall into that category for whatever reason. The ingredients that are traditionally used don't include any dairy, or maybe they just wanted to streamline it for Epcot. I don't know.
Do you think? I think the house chips could fit in that category.
Yeah, that's definitely
Like
accidentally vegan.
vegan.
So is a lot of these things have been.
Accidentally vegan.
Me too. So is the baguette.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
Yeah, they're just made without
just-
dairy and
Life
meat.
works out.
Yeah,
you
life
know?
works out. So I'm gonna cut this in half, but this is this is the only treat we're having today where the place that we bought it is named after
this
the
treat.
treat. And I can't really think of any other places. Maybe La Cava de Tequila. Tequila is usually plant-based unless it has a bug in it. A worm.
There is an ant rim.
And there's an ant rim.
salt
Yeah,
rim.
you're gonna want to check it out. But
Yeah.
in any event, normally tequila, you could probably say that. But that's a beverage. In terms of snacks, I think this is a very unique unique
Little
thing for us, and I can't wait for you to try it for the very first time. That's amazing.
A lot of firsts today.
A lot of firsts.
Are there nuts on this?
There might be. There is another version of it that is covered in sliced almonds. Oh, it's a raisin. That's a
Looks like
treat.
A raisin inside.
Don't feed this to your pet. Dogs are very allergic to raisin or made sick by.
This is so good.
Really?
Texturally, this reminds me.
Oh, and chocolate. I'm sorry. Dogs can't eat chocolate
No,
too.
they can't.
All of
That-
the
you know
above. I'm
what?
sorry. This is not for your dog.
Not pet approved.
Yeah.
Texturally, this reminds me of a perfect cooled down cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
It is so fluffy and light, but a little bouncy.
Yeah.
It's so nice and sweet. The raisin was a really interesting textural element. It's
Uh-huh.
a little bit chewy, but really subtle flavor. And the chocolate is just like really nice milk chocolate. This
Nice.
is really great.
Good.
If I don't love raisins.
Yeah.
If I loved raisins, or if I even felt like more positively towards raisins, this would be my favorite thing at this chocolate.
Okay.
This is amazing. And I could eat around the raisins.
Yes. But you just tried to hide the fact that you removed a raisin. Let me see. So you're not feeling the raisins. My raisin pep talk.
The raisins are
Yeah.
so subtle though.
Yeah.
The only reason I notice them is
Yeah.
texturally.
Understood.
The bread itself though is
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing.
I cannot talk more highly about this right
Yes.
here.
And
This is so good.
I'm so glad you brought your Dunkin' coffee.
My Dunkin' coffee has made the rounds. I've
From
got half
Swan.
of it down, and you know what? I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Good.
I'm gonna use it again tomorrow.
Oh gosh,
Some
that
people
might
find
be.
that gross.
That isn't. That I
And I'm
just
gonna
don't.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you?
I drink coffees for like days.
Okay.
It's really disappointing to my husband.
No,
he
I
doesn't
think
approve.
It's sort of a comfort.
It's like girl math.
Yeah.
I'm getting 2 coffees for the price of one.
Okay. Not that you hear what I think, because you know that I love this already, because I chose to get it. But it's soft, it's gooey, it's delicious, and it's plant-based.
No question, we are ending tonight on a high.
Okay.
5 out of 5 plant-based sprigs. So good. This might be, I think this is better than the mousse.
What?
I love it. But I love like that cinnamon roll kind of bouncy, soft texture, and that is exactly what this reminds me of.
I hear people say ooey gooey all the time, and it makes me.
ooey gooey.
You love it. It makes
Yeah.
me. It makes me a little uncomfortable, but.
I like ooey gooey, but I wouldn't say this is ooey gooey. I would say this is like soft and cloud-like. Like if you close your eyes and you picture yourself bouncing and like jumping on a cloud,
Okay.
this is what that is to me.
But what about the fact that my hands and my face are covered in ooey gooey
Now
chocolate?
the chocolate, after you touch it, does become ooey gooey.
Okay.
That's true. I feel like we're gonna just like slowly start just saying oogie boogie, but we mean ooey gooey. This is so
That could be
oogie
foreshadowing.
boogie. Oh, it is foreshadowing.
Yeah. All right. As I finish my piece of the Kringla, it's time for us to return to this morning.
Which felt like days ago, but it was this morning.
It was Kona Cafe, and you had a very intense challenge to pick the correct plant-based Tonga toast and also pick your favorite. Let's go back to ourselves this morning.
See you there.
All right, drum roll, please. Emma, which was your favorite Tonga toast? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 was your favorite, and which one did you think was the non-vegan?
Number 1.
You thought number 1. This is number 1, and this is number 2. And behind number 2 is a plant-based sausage, which means number 1 is the non-vegan option. You picked it correctly, and that was your favorite.
It was my favorite.
That
but
means-
the taste was not different.
Dairy wins today.
Sorry, dairy.
If you liked this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch all of the food we ate in Tokyo Disney. I'll see you there.
Was it good?
I don't want to spoil, but it was really good.